Yeah, sorry about the lack of videos for like 2 weeks. There's been like lots of shit going on behind the scenes.
A lot of life.
Yeah,
We would have had videos last week, but
technical issues. Let's just say that and. Who's this one again?
Claire.
Is
What?
she the. Oh, is she the Angel of Death Lady?
I don't know. I didn't actually see her face. Oh,
No.
she's the one with the husband that.
I like her leggings. They're blue.
All right. Hey, Claire. How you doing today?
I don't know.
What if that was how your therapist talked to you? Just, hey, how you doing?
I would probably open up to that therapist a lot. A lot.
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake.
Wow.
I always go to the lake house anyway. But it's also where they died.
Huh.
How did your parents die, or when did your parents die? One of those questions.
You said how first.
I see what you're trying to do. But I really don't know anything about that.
Really? What are we trying to do?
Okay, let me just. Responses.
It was 12 years ago. I was still very young. Too young to be an orphan anyway. I had to toughen up quickly.
Young to be an orphan.
And really, I think any age is too young to be an orphan. Like, that's. But.
Oh, okay, let me try rephrasing this.
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning. I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Well, this is a pleasant day.
Bryce is freaking out about his midnight hour and him having no self-control, and then your parents are dead. You're like Batman.
Alright, so she said she had to toughen up quickly. Maybe something about that.
I was a young woman in possession of an enormous fortune. Lots of people, lots of men, saw that as an opportunity.
Why are there still 2 stars at Hello? What else is in Hello?
I don't know, I thought it was just dead parents.
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway. But it's also where they died.
So, I don't know, maybe something about the lake house?
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there, by the lake, only about 9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
Never did that. I pretty much assume that's only a thing that people do in, like, movies and TV and stuff.
I have no idea what they're talking about with this net and stick thing. See, it's like, it was either you tried catching fish with your hands or you had a fishing pole. Okay, I feel like this is a bit heavy, but...
Some tried to seduce me. Some thought I wanted a new daddy. Most of them were the same age
Gross.
as my parents. And yet I'm the one here talking to you.
Just the way she said that was...
monoxide poisoning?
I'm not sure. It was a faulty boiler, I think.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe asking about the girl, since the Tell Me About the Lake House has 2 stars.
Yeah, I just don't know how to, like, phrase that.
Do you think I killed my parents?
No, what?
Do a lot of people assume you killed your parents? You got quite defensive about that. And that's not what that question meant.
I kinda do now, but you're on the defensive.
It's okay if you think I killed them. You wouldn't be the first to draw that conclusion. People can be so cynical. I'm used to it.
Okay.
Alright, I am not feeling so safe. Please do not look at me like that. Alright, what about... Tell me about the girl.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Sure. Why are you so defensive today? Jeez.
Special how?
I don't know. I suppose she just reminded me of me. I spent a lot of time alone as a child. She said she was trying to catch some strange creature that she's seen in the water.
What kind of creature?
I don't have an answer for you on that one.
You know, that's fair.
What did you talk about?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Well, you should.
You did. You were the one that talked to her.
Perhaps we should change the subject. You seem to be struggling.
What?
Lady, we've been gone for like 2 weeks. Okay, give us a break. Don't be giving a shit now.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Maybe. You're allowed to talk to her? That maybe.
There's very little I'm not willing to talk about, Doctor. But I'm afraid I don't know anything about that.
That was a long... You know what?
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
So
I don't know anything about that. Perhaps you should be taking...
That seemed to be registered as a "how do you feel about that" question.
Right.
Felt human.
Sorry. I don't... Are you bored? Do you want me to talk about something else?
I don't like you, lady. Okay, there was something I wanted to... Right.
Are you bored? Perhaps we should change the subject.
Wow.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor? David had been hunting again, and, well,
What?
she'd seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Oh. Okay.
So David is a hunter, then?
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
This is sounding super suspicious.
I don't know.
If this was an interrogation, I would so think you murdered everyone. Okay. I don't think we took any notes on her yet. Nope.
No.
Okay.
It's all about Bryce, still mostly about that first girl.
Yeah.
It's like we just got tired of taking notes.
After the first one, just like, you are just so crazy. Alright.
Animal skins. David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass hanging off them. I'm sure he'll get better with practice.
I can see why the girl would be upset.
Okay.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor. Then I will. I'll look for her next time I'm there.
Cool.
Weird. I don't understand where this conversation's going. Like with Bryce, it made sense. Like,
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it. Why didn't you go inside?
Because she forgot her key, and the spare was missing.
I thought I was onto something. I thought I was like so fucking smart, and then you with the logic. Damn it.
Maybe you forgot your key? Because she didn't... So you asked about the spare.
I'm sure I had a spare key for the lake house, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't really need one if David is around.
An enormous... Is that how you spell enormous?
Maybe.
Fortune?
Yes, money. Everybody wants it, but what use is it really? Look at me. Am I happy? Am I loved? Am I living?
Nice camera angles.
Fancy camera work. Okay, what else is down here?
I think what you are doing does technically qualify as living, but
Technically.
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was
feel
a
the
girl
most what?
there, by the lake, only about 9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on her.
All right, let's do it. Feel the most what?
I see what you're trying to do.
How does the lake house make you feel? Game, I don't need your shit right now. Mm-hmm.
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
Like, I don't know, she's not really giving us any hints on, like, other conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's probably the hardest one to talk to out of everyone. But let me try. I had a thing. No, we didn't. We didn't talk about that at all. I don't think we did.
Maybe you always go there anyway? Even though I think we talked about that yesterday, but...
I don't know anything about that. Perhaps you should be...
I agree. We should be taking more notes. We're not taking any notes.
There's very little I'm not willing to talk about, Doc.
And the water is one of them.
I don't know where to go with her. Because we asked if... Right.
That was the one where she thought we were accusing her of murdering her parents.
Yeah, I was hoping if I worded it slightly differently. Do you feel alone, Claire?
Are you bored? Do you want... I don't have an answer for you on that one.
Have we?
I don't know.
It's like anything with David.
Wow, brain.
I see what you're trying to do, but I really don't know anything about that.
Fuck it. Right. Valentine's Day.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
What did you talk about?
Dr. Dekker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As did he.
Okay.
I'm starting to think you murdered Dr. Dekker here.
Maybe just like one less thing to like try with her, asking like how he seemed that day. She might not. That might not be work, but.
Dr. Dekker was more animated that day. Excited, even. He talked a lot. Instead of his usual sarcasm and rebuttals, he seemed genuinely excited. Presumably he had a date.
This guy sounds like a horrible therapist. Like he's responding to his clients with sarcasm and like
Sarcasm and terrible advice.
yeah.
Like, wasn't Jasmine arrested? Jasmine was arrested. Bryce hated the guy. It seemed like the only person that actually liked him was, like, Nathan and Ellen. And that's because I feel like the only hateful bone in Ellen's body is the murderous one. And even then, that's like... I don't know. Nathan seemed to get along with him, though.